मुझे इसके साथ फिल्म करनी है. I think we had made Duplicate, which hadn't done as well as we thought it would. And I said, अगली picture Karan के साथ please करते हैं. Mr. Bhatt actually has so many common things with Alia. Mr. Bhatt has never apparently done a film for the same producer twice over, one after the other. And because Duplicate didn't go where it was meant to, I think Bhatt Saab, at that time the topmost director, had agreed to do it. And Tom Uncle was very keen कि बिरादर वो भट्ट साहब कर रहे हैं एक और हमारे साथ, तो ये वाली करनी है क्या पहले? तो ऐसा नहीं, पिक्चर तो मुझे करण के साथ ही करनी है, because I'd spent time with him on Dilwale, and Adi was really besotted with too many things happening on the set, too many people, first film for everyone, and I kind of noticed how quietly, sweetly, and with a great sense of humor and ease, Karan used to be assisting Adi to get the film right. Most of the dialogue stuff that I did in Dilwale, Adi would tell me, "Tu ja Karan ke saath kar le." Then Karan would come down, and we would figure out how to do the lines with the rest of the actors also. And I realized that he has a strange, honest spark in him, and I like people with a sense of humor. I get bored by serious people. Adi is the only serious people I love, actually. But Invisible Adi. And so he came and he narrated a story to me, and everyone should know the story he narrated to me in that hotel on the steps of Chahat shoot was crap and nonsense. Utterly not like the film that you finally saw. And in his own way, that Karan is actually, man of many words and the gift of the gab, and thinking he's impressing everyone, he's got it all right. He actually thought he's impressed me with this crap story. I've never told him. He was sitting on steps like this, and he said, and then ये होता है और उसके और कुछ नहीं होता था. एकदम बकवास कहानी थी वो. और and he till date feels कि मुझे वो याद नहीं है वो कहानी क्या थी. And then he of course came with Kajol, and both of them just kept crying in my room. और फिर अंजलि. And then when he would stop and narrate कि, and in the next scene, bhai. So I heard nothing. I heard two imbeciles crying, and could not make out.
In our defense, we really thought that we were making a fabulous film. And when Karan narrated the script to me, I was like, each and every scene, I was feeling like, oh my God, this is so cool. It's going to be so cool when we do it.
And so I didn't know the story then. I didn't realize the story when we did Chahat narration. I didn't understand the story when Kajol and Karan narrated it to me. And like Twinkle, I'm glad, she didn't do the film and she thinks that helped the film. I'm glad I didn't hear the story and just went ahead with what Karan believed in. Otherwise, it would not be as great a film as it is, because with my inputs, this would be trash. So thank you, Karan, for not making me hear your film.
I remember going to every lead actress for the part that Rani did, starting after Tina. And actually, Tina is not the one who called me and told me that she wasn't doing it. It was her mother who called me. And I still remember so she didn't even actually call me. Her mother called me, and I was still at the Shamiana at the Taj, and she said that, Tina is not comfortable doing the film, and I remember feeling very shattered. After that, of course, I went to many girls. I went to, I think, every lead actress that there was at that time. There were 7 of them. And ironically, Aditya Chopra called me, and he said that, तूने ये shot देखी है इस picture में, राजा की आएगी बारात? उसमें वो करती है, ऐसे क्या करती है? She said, वो गाती है राजा की आएगी बारात. तो I said, वो तू देख ले, जिस तरह वो करती है ना, वो superstar है. So I said, कैसे किया उसने? He said, मैं नहीं बता सकता, तू ट्रेलर देख ले. So I said, okay. And then Shah Rukh had also seen the same shot. So I said, why are these two men after this one girl who has done this one shot called Raja Ki Aayegi Barat? And anyway, by that time, every lead actress available in the fraternity had said no to me. And I said, I might have to wear that short skirt and do the role because nobody was left. And then I went to Rani, and I didn't realize how short she was till I reached the house. And when I opened the door, she opened the door, I had to look and say, oh, hello. and it was Rani. And then there was Nikhil and Tarun with me, the ADs on the film, and they were sitting on the side. And I narrated the first half because that was all that there was, barring one, and the first half. And then she said, can you come to my room? So I got nervous because no girl had ever asked me to come to their room before. And so I was like, okay, I'll come. What happened? And she told me in the room that how are you going to convince an audience? I don't want to say it next to your assistants, but how are you going to convince everybody that Shah Rukh likes me over Kajal? Because they were the eternal love pair. And I said, just trust me and go with it. And Rani, do you remember that?
I do remember that, and I do remember crying also after narration. So I also cried. I think it was your sincerity, and you were so cute and fat that time.
Yeah, thanks.
And I really miss you like that. Though everybody likes you like this, but I miss you like that.
Well, he's gone thin. You haven't grown taller, darling.
And also, I think everybody thinks that I'm a Yash Raj heroine, but actually the first family I made in the industry was Dharma. So thank you, Karan. Thank you, Hero Auntie.
For everybody, I always tell you that. What do you mean? I take full credit for you, Rani. Don't.
So I think the love that I got from them was very special because I was a newcomer then. And what was special about Yash Uncle and Karan at that time was that though there were two big stars in the film, they never treated me unequally. And I thought that was very special because I had no idea how newcomers are treated. But the kind of love and the kind of attention that I got from Karan, that was very, very touching. And I always remember that till date. And that's why I love you, Karan, and you're special.
I love you, Rani. And I still remember
snatching my plate of breakfast.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He has harassed me in the movie. I remember...
No, I just told you.
He's really special. He's feeling very special right now.
He has harassed me because he has snatched my plate of food, which I was eating in the morning, of the shot that keeps coming in the trailer, which is my orange short top and short skirt. And I remember Manish and Karan walking by, and I was sitting with, I think, the junior artist, and I was eating my breakfast, and they both looked at me and gone, "Huh? You can't eat that. Remove the plate from my hand. Remove the plate from my hand." And they actually snatched my plate. And then Manish became like very nice and said, no, you can't snatch a plate. Give the food back to her.
No, we called the room service and said not to give you food. Because that time she was supposed to be the bomb in college and she had to lose weight, and she ended up putting on weight and coming to Mauritius. And then we were like, how are these clothes? Which Manish had bought these really stretched fabric kind of things, and we were like, how are they going to fit her? So
no, but I think you should tell them the story about my mom in the outdoor, from whom actually Manish went, and I think you should narrate the story.
It was the funniest.
It's really funny. And of course the Koi Mil Gaya costume.
That Koi Mil Gaya costume. So when Manish made the Koi Mil Gaya costume, it was a spandex silver dress, which because it's a stretch fabric on a hanger, it looks really tiny. So we went to the DOP, Santosh Tundial, and I said, he's saying, for baby? So he thought it was for that small Sana. He said, this is for baby? So I said, no, this is for Rani. And then he stared at it and thought we had lost the plot because it was this tiny. But anyway, subsequently, of course, it looked really good on Rani and we managed it. But that other story was about that was funny because she was meant to be a sequence in...
No, that actually shows what a good costume designer Manish is actually.
No, because Krishna auntie, her mother, used to always go out to sleep in the van because
bus.
The locations were high. She used to, in the bus,
yeah.
She used to fall out to sleep. It was a bus that those days we didn't have individual vans. We used to go together. And it was supposed to be a Mangal Sutra Rani to wear. It was a flash. It was a cut that was supposed to insinuate that she's already married. So I had told Manish, I'll need a Mangal Sutra, but Manish had forgotten. So of course he didn't want to tell me that he had forgotten. So he went running to the bus and woke up Krishna auntie and said, "Mujhe apna Mangal Sutra de do." So Krishna auntie was like, "Main nahi dungi apna Mangal Sutra." So, because he was just wondering why Manish Malhotra is asking her for a Mangal Sutra in the middle of the day. Nahi dungi, and he had to pull and yank off the Mangal Sutra, and of course come up, and it happened to have an orange bead in it, which also happened to be the color of Rani's sari at that time. So Manish, full performance, has come and said, "Here, this is the Mangal Sutra," and see, I matched it to her sari. Actually, he had done no such thing. He had done no such thing. He has given it to me shot. Then after the shot is over, I turn around and I see huffing and puffing Krishna auntie charging up that slope for her Mangal Sutra, her suhag ki nishani. And then she came and told me, "Wo hamara suhag le gaya." And I was like, what does she mean? Like, what happened there? And then I realized it was there. But anyway, there were such funny stories. Kajal, of course, we tortured you a lot also with your wig and your clothes. And we tried to get that. Mickey was traumatized the first schedule when you had to wear that bob cut because you refused to cut your hair. And you didn't...
Excuse me! What would have happened to that huge big shot that you had of, slow motion mein turn karna?
Oh, that second half mein tha na? Yeah,
I
but
would have grown my hair by that time.
yeah, but did you get as torch as Bhai says that you cried right through the film, but you did not cry on
No,
the.
I didn't cry. I only remember one thing where y'all were really nasty to me and y'all tried to convince me that I was a junior artist.
No, that was Bhai will tell you when.
That both of y'all tried very hard to convince me that I was a junior artist
No,
as a backup
but
dancer.
Bhai will tell you the story. It was in Mauritius in that cycle sequence. What happened to Kajal?
First, he threw me off the bike so that I fell and hit my head. You did.
Yeah,
I see the story
No, no,
like that.
please-
I treat
tell
women
them.
like this only, yeah. But we were to do a cycle thing, and I think Kajol is not very good at cycling. And, you know, so we were supposed to ride and leave hands or something, and she had been practicing, and then suddenly she slipped. Right in front of me, the whole handle turned, and she went flying, and she landed like this on the ground.
On her head, yeah.
On her head, like thump, like that. And because Kajol laughs at everything, then we also naturally laugh at everything. Even
What has that got to do with it?
because she laughs at ah, so we also ah, and then we went and kind of picked her up and realized it was a little serious. And like, you know, in comic books you have those little bees and birds and flying. So she like this, and amazingly she had short-term amnesia. She had lost her memory.
And she truly did. She forgot.
Truly did. First we thought, you know, it's the shock because she like, what? She didn't even, I mean, later on I'll tell you, she didn't even recognize Ajay when we called him and said.
Liar.
She
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
We
you
had to
didn't,
lie. to her.
Kajal. You
did,
had no
did.
idea.
You had no idea. No, honestly. We called up Ajay to say, and then he called Ajay and all. But she forgot everyone. And we took her to the room, and I think we tried to give her something like Advil of that time or whatever, paracetamol, something. And she had actually lost her memory, and she didn't know who she was with, what she was doing here. And it was really funny if it wasn't so serious. Actually, it was funny. It wasn't serious at all. And at one point in time, I thought maybe we should now convince her that she's somebody else. So even if she never wakes up from this amnesia, then she will always be that person.
Be the backup dancer, basically.
So we kind of told her because, you know, me and Kajal both have this issue, we can't dance well. And so I just thought to just, you know, some quirky, weird sense of humor that, you know, maybe if I convince her she's a backup dancer, so when she comes round to it, maybe she'll become a better dancer or something like that. It was out of
Yeah, he told you,
goodness,
convinced her that she's a background dancer.
background dancer. Out of goodness of my heart to improve your dancing, I just did that. And see, ever since then, have you noticed some of the steps you're getting a little? But she came back, I think a couple of hours of sleep, and then she sort of, and it was afterwards very scary, to be honest, that she genuinely lost her memory. Yeah.
I still remember the very first day we shot the song Koi Mil Gaya, and Rani was the only one who had rehearsed the song. She had rehearsed it for 15 days because she also had the time at that point. And they were shooting, and so she rehearsed the song. And Kajal and Shah Rukh came, they were the superstars, and they walked in and whatever. And Farah was being Farah. And the step started, and they played that Koi Mil Gaya, that song, that step Koi Mil Gaya. And finally, Kajal looked and she said, because Rani was doing something totally different. So Kajal looked and said, what is she doing? She's doing it all wrong. And from loud, like the voice of God, Farah said, she is doing it right. Y'all both are doing rubbish. But if anyone knows Farah, they'll know that she says the most inappropriate things on the mic. Once she's even looked at one of the backup dancers and said, why are you looking so sad in the shot? Who died? And she said, actually, my mom last evening. And she got a shock. She was like, oh God. So she can get quite black with her humor. But I remember, Rani, you had the only one who got that right. And
Yeah, and
Kajal
I was
was
nervous as hell because this dress was really short.
Yes, we know.
And we were dancing on the ramp, and there were all the boys and girls.
So there was a
had
whole assistant just designated to make
Oh
sure
God.
that Rani's skirt was like appropriately
Oh
in
God.
place. And of course, Kajal was wonderful. I still remember before I went on set, it was day one of shoot, and she says, listen, the first thing you do is you scream at me. Because if you can scream at me, people will think you're really in control. Because nobody messes with me. So you scream at me. Of course, that plan didn't really work out because I started screaming anyway as soon as
I have to tell you my version of it. This is his version of it. But I gave him this spiel, and then I went on set thinking that, you know, oh, he's going to now come on set and he's going to take off on me. So I had like prepared myself totally. Cut 2, he turns into like Kali and Chandi on somebody else completely. I thought the guy was pushing the guy was pushing the
No, they
Akela
were
or something
actually
like that.
These guys were meant to throw. They kept throwing the real balls on you all. Aisa kuch tha, something. don't
I
know.
changed my mind. I was like, he doesn't need anybody. He's got enough of Kali to make a good film out of that.
So, I mean, we'll just end and thank you and for actually giving me that strength at that time, which was not later on used. But anyway, but Bhai, if I had to ask you what your one memory of the film is to round up your feeling of this evening and, of course, the film that was.
First, I just want to say I'm seeing this after a long time, and I was very proud when my kids grew up, Aryan and Suhana, not this little Abram. He's not seen it yet. So I'm really glad. This is the first time I think he's come to a function like this with me and sat down, and his first introduction to cinema is Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So thank you.
Yeah.
But now I find it quite creepy, actually. You know, especially the scene where I'm hugging one girl and holding the other. And then I am lustfully and very, I'm very cheaply looking at this girl whose sari's pallo flies off. Very creepy.
It's objectification, it's wrong.
It seemed really wrong, and I'm.
And also, actually, it's quite a fraudulent statement you made, which you didn't live up to. You said, "Hum ek hi baar jeete, ek baar marte, pyar bhi ek hi baar hota hai, shaadi." But you fell in love twice, you got married twice. So you were actually your whole philosophy was fraudulent.
No, but then I added, "Kuch kuch hota hai, Anjali, tum nahi samjhoge." ऐसा था वो मैंने cover up कर लिया था, ऐसा नहीं था. But yeah, my memory would be, I don't know how to describe this memory because it will involve all of you, especially Karan. You know, whenever I think of Karan Johar, it'll always be attached to the fact that he made me participate in a film out of his love, more than out of the script. And I remember Tom Uncle always telling me, Beta, ye kya kar raha hai? And he used to get sometimes, as a father more than the producer, you know, worried, is he getting it right? And I would always, without knowing myself actually, whether he'll get it right or not, used to be the guy who would tell Tom Uncle ki Tom Uncle ye bahut acha karega. As you know, that's the only way you can counter it. You can't agree with him and come to him, because the one thing that was very clear about Karan was he was, like somebody said, you know, he had this very pure emotion. I think Farah mentioned it in an interview. The purity of emotion at that point in time to write this beautiful, innocent love story and live with it and carry it along, not be affected, as a matter of fact, with established actors like myself, Kajol, and even Rani, and the others. You know, we had Archana, we had Anupam, we had Himani ji, we had Farida Jalal, so many senior actors around him. But he did not succumb to catering to any part, to anyone else except to the truth of his story. So to me, the greatest memory is this young boy, and it is extremely encouraging for all the youngsters who are working with Karan to, I think, take that one thing away from him, whether it's Ishan, Janvi, Varun, tu to ab young Rani. Gel lagayega to acha ho jayega subah. Siddharth, and all the young boys and girls who Dharma is honing up and training and making them such wonderful stars and actors. The one thing that you need to take away from Karan is the honesty to telling the story that you want to tell. So for me, the biggest memory and the biggest learning, apart from the love, and every 10 years, inshallah, when we meet for Kuch Kuch Hota, or any other, the other day also when we were shooting for a film together, Kajol, Rani, I am one extremely lucky to get kissed on my both cheeks simultaneously every time I meet Kajol and Rani. No man in the world has that luck. So thank you for Kuch Kuch Hota Hai for that. So I got it tonight also. Thank you, ladies, for being so kind and kissy. And of course, like I said, my biggest memory would be that Karan has taught me how to be honest to your work, how to continue doing what you believe in, and keep the innocence, retain the innocence of what you want to say in a film, a story, in a poem. And Tina and me just pointed out, we were just thinking that, you know, when you came on stage with your ill-fitting suit for that Filmfare Award, and now such wonderful clothes you wear. It's stunning what you are dressed up as.
It's really Stunning.
It's really nice. 40 years from now, when we come for Kuch Kuch Hota again, we'll have to make a similar kind of comment. Who made these pants?
That's my Sindhi legacy. I have to wear
But I want to
shine.
know what's written. Is it Kuch Kuch Hota written?
No, it says Philip Plain.
Hashtag KKH?
No, it's not.
All right. So, like she said, he came on stage that he would have to wait, and I think even Kareena mentioned it, that he'd have to wait for years or become a compere to hold the mic on the film fair stage. It's so strange that being, according to me, not even arguably, according to me, honestly, the greatest director this country has produced in modern times, I think he should make more cinema as a director. He should write more films. It's not my memories. It's what I really would love to see in my lifetime and my children's lifetimes from all the youngsters, that if Karan Johar can make lot more movies, not like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai necessarily, whatever he feels like, because the one thing I learned from Karan is, if you feel it right, you can't go wrong. So make us feel more right with more beautiful films like this. And thank you very much for teaching me that through Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
And Kajal, do you have a last memory you want to share with us? Or
I think everybody's praised you enough now.
no, not me. I said the film. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me.
Oh,
I'm not.
thanks. I'm very upset with you. We'll have this chat later.
No, Kajal has been saying, why am I not having more fun on this show? So I'm like,
This
have to
is,
be a little more
I mean,
serious.
it's not a personal show at all. I mean, like, we thought that we were coming for like a 20-year get-together of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Kajal, this is now, we are older.
we have to be.
more elegant. Like Farida, she just walked in and Farida, she will tell you how much. And she's been tortured enough by you in all those movies. So we just decided to keep it
Anybody
cool.
wants to crack a dirty joke?
No.
Okay.
You have anything to say, Kajal, or should I move on?
Move on.
All right, okay. Rani, you have a last memory.
I think I've said this several times in my interviews. That thank you, Shah Rukh, for teaching me how to romance on screen. There's nobody.
Can you praise my tight t-shirts?
No. No. I just love your heart. I think Shah Rukh has
And we could
immense
see it
love.
very clearly in the tight t-shirt.
Yes.
With my nipples.
So I don't think there's anybody who can romance like Shah Rukh on screen, and I feel very blessed and lucky to have been one of his heroines who he's loved, because when Shah Rukh loves, I don't think there's anybody who loves like Shah Rukh. So thank you, Shah Rukh, for being so lovely. And I do remember...
Blush!
I do remember when we shot for the song in Scotland. I don't know whether you remember the Shah Rukh, but because it was my first romantic film, there were shots where Shah Rukh was supposed to kiss me on the cheek, and I remember shifting my weight to the other side because I was so young and I was so naive, I guess. I don't know.
She was 17 years old when she shot Kuch Kuch Hota
When
Hai.
I shot
19.
Kuch Kuch- 17.
17?
17.
Oh, God.
So...
I didn't know that.
So thank you, Shah Rukh, for making me feel so loved and teaching me actually how it is to romance on screen. So thank you so much. I couldn't have it better in my career than to have Shah Rukh Khan romance me and teach me how to romance. So thank you.
And two people I suggested Rani to. One was Karan, and she became the Dharma heroine. One was Adi, who married her. So my recommendation.
You've done very well. You've done very well.
100%
You've done very well.
And of course, Kajal Didi, thank you for always helping me at times when I got stuck. And I do remember those days. Yes, you did. I think you forgot.
Kajal helped you when?
I don't remember that.
No,
what I
you
do
do
I
remember.
also don't remember when she helped you.
I do
just shut
remember.
up now, let me
Since
talk
it's
now
20
for
years of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, I have to say these things.
Yeah. So let me
So-
just tell you something about Rani. Let me just tell you something about Rani. Since we're on this stage, I have to say that the one thing that she never asked for was help. She came, she stood in front of all of us, in front of a Shah Rukh Khan, in front of me, in front of Karan, never showed, yes, she may have been nervous off screen, but never showed that on screen. Stood over there, gave her shot like a star, wore the shortest skirts like a star, walked across, walked across the whole of that mind-blowing college that nobody ever knew existed before Karan Johar showed us on screen.
It was not a college, but.
Whatever it was, now shut up. It was on checkered floor or whatever. But she walked very beautifully along that corridor in high speed. May I just tell you that it's very difficult to walk in high speed in such high heels in a short skirt. So Awesome.
And I love you, Kajal Didi. I love you, Shah. And Karan, I don't need to tell you how much I love you.
And it's all about loving each other. And now that we have finished telling each other how much we love each other, I just want to thank everyone
And
here.
yes, of course, Tina. Thank you for not doing the film. I love you. And all
Tina will always
the
be.
eight
Tina is-
heroines who said no to the film. So
Tina
thank
is,
you.
Tina is omnipresent in the journey of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. She has been really right through.
And ironically, Tina became my very close friend in the times to come. So I think Kuch Kuch Hota Hai actually made a huge family. And Gaurima, I have to tell you, in Mauritius, Abram was 1 year old. Aryan was 1 year old. And I used to play with him in the lobby with him and the nanny.
You played.
Yeah, Aryan was born. I mean,
Yeah,
we-
Aryan was born during Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Aryan was born
he was 1 year,
exactly
yes.
after Koi Mil Gaya finished shooting.
Yes,
We
and I
finished on the
remember-
10th of November. He was born on the 12th.
Yeah, and I remember going down and playing with Aryan in my arms. And I think Shah Rukh, I've played with both your kids and now with Abram as well. So
मैं बहुत बच्चे कर रहा हूँ मैं करता
exactly.
रहूँ तो उसका
That's one thing I have to say about you. You produce very good-looking children.
Yeah. Well done. Genetic power.
And I love you, Gaurima, as well.
Thank you.
Gauri, you're taking the credit for this one.
Well, Gauri, you actually thought that we would be thanking you today on this film. What have you got to do with this?
No, I think Gauri was very, very
The
instrumental
only
in...
thing Gauri did is she
No.
kept Aryan in till that first schedule finished. I was like, please don't deliver. My schedule will go for a toss. That was the one thing that I kept praying for.
No, but Gauri's always been an encouragement all the time. So thank you, Gaurima, for being there always for us.
Yay! All right. Thank you, Rani. Thank you, Shah Rukh. Thank you, Kajal. And thank you to everyone present from Dharma Productions. Thank you. And I have to say that, like right now, things are so different for us at Dharma than they were. And I have to thank Apurva for that. He's really structured the new enterprise in such a majestic and an organized fashion. And all the directors and the producers and EPs, members of the team, my marketing team that has worked so diligently on this, to Alpa and Tejasvi and Sid, who heads the department. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you to Nilofer, who actually has been like a silent force right through the process. To Garima, who's the mothership who handles it all.
Karan,
Thank
Karan, Mickey and Manish for always being there first thing in the morning and helping us out.
Yes, to
Whenever we were
Mickey.
nervous. And Mickey, I love you. You have always been a strength to all us girls. So thank you so much for
All
making
of
us
y'all.
look so
And
beautiful.
Niranjan, let's not forget.
And Niranjan,
And
who
let's not
actually,
talk about-
Niranjan, who had nothing to do with Kuch Kuch Hota Hai,
But
but
he
was
has a lot
silently
to do
there.
with Dharma. Yeah.
Right through. But Niranjan and Dharma go hand in hand. And so all the members, we have all the members of the cast and crew here. To Sony Music, thank you for beginning your journey with us. To the technical crew, the support cast of music, the Jatin Lalit and Samir Saba here. And thank you for just making the music so spectacular. Thank you to the cast, I can say Archana and of course Farida ji, we love you. Thank you so much. And I request all the members of the cast and crew of the film to join us on stage so that we can just treasure this moment. Thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you everybody who's come here, all my friends and family. I love you all. Thank you.
And Karan, thank you to Adi for making the filmmaker.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you to Adi. Adi, I began by thanking. I wish he would just open show as his top and base.
मनोज बस हो गया।
मैडम जी थोड़ा हट जाइए। अरे मैडम जी मैं ले लो। मैडम जी
बस 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 आप लोग इधर चेयर ही बनाओ, आगे मत आने दो।
थैंक यू।